if you're trying to build business credit with Costco, here are the steps I want you to really pay attention to. Number one, you need to have a legitimate business. A lot of folks say that they have a legit business, but when you really dig deeper, you realize they don't have a legit business. So the thing is, Costco is really granular when it comes to checking the legitimacy of your business. I mean, we're talking, they were really thorough. So make sure that you do your own due diligence first before you start applying for business credit with Costco. And building business credit with Costco has a lot of perks because you have no personal guarantee. You have the ability to have a higher limits. You have the ability to have a higher limit in terms of your credit card, but also in terms of your net 30 account. So this is kind of cool. So have a legit business. We're talking about the legal structure of your business. So make sure that if you are LLC, S corporation, C corporation, whatever you are, whatever legal structure you have, make sure that you mention that on the application for net 30 accounts or credit card business credit card. And also make sure that you have the business tax returns for at least 1 year. So be really like Costco wants to see at least one annual tax return for the business. So make sure that you have that. Also make sure you have business licenses and permits. In terms of the business tax return, the only exception is if you have a single member LLC, BJ's is okay. Actually, not BJ's, Costco is okay by actually looking at your let's say your personal tax returns. Okay, so they will look at your personal tax return. This is kind of fine. And make sure that you also have a good standing certificate. So this will show that you again that you have a legit business. And then make sure that you maintain good personal and business credit scores also. So what Costco is going to verify all that. They will do a hard pull. By the way, they will do a hard pull. So a hard pull not only in terms of your personal credit, but also your business credit. So if you have a payday score, please make sure that you double check it to make sure it is where it is supposed to be, because Costco is going to check it. And if you this is also a great opportunity to check your FICO score and see whether or not you do have. Now, Costco doesn't have a minimum credit score, but it's always good to see that you don't have any derogatory items that could endanger your business credit chances with Costco. It's always better to check first. Okay, you want to check beforehand so that you can catch things before Costco actually catches them. So the first thing is you want to have a legit business. So if you want to build a business relationship, you really do that, okay? And number two, you want to get the Costco Anywhere Visa Business Credit Card. So this is a credit card that will allow you to do a lot of things. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. And in today's conversation, we're just explaining to you how to build business credit with Costco. So number one, have a legit business. Number two, get the Costco Anywhere Visa Business Credit Card. This is a card so what you want to do with the card here is that you just apply for the card and you want to maintain positive payment history. So and use the card as much as possible, because this is going to help you establish a history of spending and repayment with Costco. What will happen is so when you are trying to apply for a net 30 account or net 45 account, you already have that history established, and this will help you a lot. So charge whatever you can charge on the card and use it. But please, you need to maintain a positive payment history. You really need to maintain that, because this is what's going to determine whether or not you are eligible for the card, or for the net 30 account. Okay. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. I really appreciate having you here, and make yourself comfortable. And we're just quickly talking about how to build business credit with Costco. And so you want to wait for 3 to 6 months. So once you apply and you apply for the Costco Anywhere Visa Business Credit Card, you want to wait for 3-6 months before applying for the net 30 or net 45 accounts with Costco. Okay, and this card is kind of cool because honestly, you have 4% on eligible gas and EV charging nationwide, or even worldwide, by the way, not just nationwide. So we're talking about gas and EV charging at Costco for the first $7,000 per year, and then 1% thereafter. You have 3% on restaurants and eligible travel purchases worldwide. You have 2% on all other purchases from Costco and Costco.com. And then you have 1% on all other purchases. So this is really good. And the only thing is, to get this card, you need to actually have a Costco membership. So this is important to really think about that. So you need to have a Costco membership, and so if you want to get this card, this is important. And but overall, this is a great card. Actually, you have no foreign transaction fees. You have no annual fee with your paid Costco membership. And in terms of purchased APR, you have 20%. This is kind of high though. This is high, so it's better just to pay your balance in full. Don't wait for it. Don't actually carry balances. So yeah, 20% is too high. So step number one, you need to have a legit business. Step number two, you want to get the Costco Anywhere Visa Business Credit Card. Use the card as much as possible and maintain a positive payment history. Step number three, you want to apply for a net 30 accounts. It can be a net 30 or net 45 accounts. So here is a process I want you to follow. And please follow this process verbatim. This is what we have been actually our own business clients have been using these steps successfully for the last 20 years. 20 years. So what you want to do is you want to go to your nearest Costco store. You go to the store, okay? Please be presentable, be professional here. You just be on your Sunday or Saturday or Friday, whatever, but you need to be presentable. And you ask to speak to a manager or any other person in charge. And you need to explain that you would like to apply for a net 30 account. So this is important. So the thing is, if you are lucky, you might actually speak at length to someone in sales or credit, okay? But again, we're just telling you what our own clients have been doing and what we have been telling our clients to do for the last 20 years, and it works all the time. So be ready to speak about your business goals, and your business credit needs. You're not there for a job interview. This is not a job interview. This is actually to build credit, but to apply for a net 30 or a net 45 account. By the way, you also have the option to apply for a net 45 account or a net 60 account for that matter. Yes, you can qualify for that. Okay, and so be ready to speak about your business. And if not, you can ask if you could drop the application. So you need to have an application, okay, for a net 30 account, and you just drop the application and come back. And by the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about how to build business credit with Costco. So I spoke to you about the fact that you need to have a legit business. You need to get the Costco Anywhere Visa Business Credit Card. You need to apply for a net 30 account. And it's really important before you go to a Costco store, please make sure that you get an EIN. You need to have your EIN. You need to register your business with your state. You need to get your DUNS number. And you need to list your business phone number with directory assistance. Okay, it's all about giving the impression of a legit business, because Costco is going to verify all of these things. So because when you go to a store and start talking to a store manager or start talking to a credit manager at the store, they are going to verify all these things automatically, or they could verify it afterwards. If they say, we'll get back to you after 3 days or 4 days, they'll verify all of that. So you might as well just do those things beforehand. Step number 4, you need to show Costco your spend plan. There's something called spend plan. So if you're trying to build business credit with Costco, you need to have a spend plan. So the spend plan actually, it really pretty much details what your business wants to buy from Costco in terms of equipment, in terms of groceries, whatever you want to buy from Costco. You need to have a spend plan, and so this is kind of cool. Now, the thing is that the spend plan, the way you prepare it, you can actually use like Excel to actually prepare your spend plan, or there are software tools nowadays that allow you to create a spend plan automatically. But if you want to do it like manually, you can just go in Excel and you have you just list all the Costco categories, all the categories that you can buy from Costco. You have beverages, candy and snacks, commercial appliances, disposables, groceries, janitorial supplies, office, restaurant supplies, and equipment. Now you might be thinking, I am a business. Why do I need to have candy and snacks? Well, the thing is, you might have events. You might have like an office party or whatever, where you might want to buy those things, or you can have maybe one of your staff members that has a birthday for his son or her son, and you're trying to sponsor that. So whatever it is, you might need to have your Costco business membership to actually buy stuff. So what you want to do here is that you need to have you need to create a spend plan. Now this spend plan is important because you're going to have to show this to Costco, because after you apply for a net 30 accounts, if they call you and they ask you, okay, how much would you need? Like how, because they need to see a spend plan before approving you. Otherwise, they just give you like a net 30 account with a $1,000 like a limit, which you don't want. You want to have a larger limit anyway. So what you want to do is you want to have everything in Excel. In addition to that, you want to actually like break down everything in Excel by category, but also by the amount. So, and you want to do this on a monthly basis or quarterly basis or yearly basis, whatever works for you. You know, if you believe that a quarterly breakdown is better versus a monthly breakdown, or versus an annual breakdown or a biannual breakdown, just have that. At the end of the day, what we have seen work for us, for our business, for our own business clients, if you have a monthly breakdown, this is just fantastic. That way, Costco can actually set the proper limit for your net 30, net 45, or net 60 accounts. Okay, so I want you to think in terms of monthly break. I mean, we know people who actually do the weekly breakdown also in terms of spending plan, but that's just too much. I mean, you have 52 weeks in the year, so if you have to do a weekly breakdown, you're speaking about 52 columns in your Excel spreadsheet. It's just too much. Next thing I want you to really, if you're trying to really build business credit with Costco, please have a business plan and financials ready. And when we talk about business plan and financials, Costco is known to be really thorough when it comes to checking business credit applications. If you want to get a net 30, net 45, or net 60 accounts with Costco, they will pay attention to a lot of things. Let's first start with the business plan. So when we talk about business plan, we're talking about you having a fully fledged business plan, an elaborate business plan that talks about your company's your company's vision, the industry you're in, the trends in that industry, your competitors, your let's say your monetization model, how you're going to make money, or how you make money. And you need to have also your financials. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about how to build business credit with Costco. Okay, not with BJ's, not with Sam's Club, but with Costco. How do you actually get it done, and how do you actually get a higher limit? So you need to have a business plan. You need to have financials. So when we talk about financials, the more financials you have, the better. I mean, it's really up to you. At a minimum, you want to have the first 4 financial statements. You want to have balance sheet, income statement. You want to have cash flow statements. We want to have owner's equity statement. So you need to have those 4 to really make sure that you are showing a fuller picture of your situation, of your company's situation to Costco. And this is important if you want them to give you higher limits. You want to explain how your business rolls as deeply as possible, as deeply and broadly as possible. And so you also need to add a budget. And when we talk about budget, you really have to break down the budget based on the time period that works best for you. Is it quarterly? I mean, are you analyzing your business on a quarterly basis, on a monthly basis, on a semi-annual basis, on an annual basis? So you have to think about that. You have to think about what really works for you and why. Okay, so when we think about having a business plan and financials ready, that's what I mean. Business plan, financials, and budget. So you want to have something quantitative, not just qualitative. Okay, so business plan is already qualitative, but the financials are sort of adding the quantitative layer that is needed. The next thing I want you to do here is you need to choose Costco's services you'll like, if any. Now, Costco, in addition to selling regular goods, also has services for businesses and individuals. So if you want to actually build business credit with Costco and be approved for net 30, net 45, or net 60 accounts, you might actually say, listen, like the spend plan that I was just telling you earlier, in addition to having like a spend plan for goods You can also have a spend plan for services. Okay, so that way you have a comprehensive spend plan that actually encompasses Costco's goods and services. And so when we talk about actually benefiting from Costco from a standpoint of services, you have a constellation of things. It's just amazing how many services that Costco has. You have janitorial service. I mean, you have janitorial supplies. You have office supplies. You have office furniture. You have commercial appliances. You have vehicles. So when we talk about janitorial supplies, you are speaking about a wide selection of supplies for cleaning and maintaining your business properties, from trash bags to soap refills to all surface cleaner. You're likely to find what you're looking for. What about office supplies? Well, even if you are actually in an industry where you are basically you don't need a lot of office supplies, every office, every business needs office supplies. So we're talking about ink cartridges, for example, compressed air, batteries, and calculators, and also office furniture. So basically, Costco will help you in terms of products such as shelving, desks, chairs, tables, and file cabinets. It's really good. And you also have commercial appliances. And so we are speaking here about high quality appliances such as refrigerators, freezers, ice makers, ranges, fryers, and dishwashing equipment. What about vehicle? Well, Costco does have the Costco Auto program that allows you to actually access vehicles at a very premium level. So this is really good. So you have it. I mean, there are more though. I just wanted to talk to you first about the first 5, just to let you know again. I want to reiterate the fact that if you want to build business credit with Costco, don't just limit yourself to the goods you buy from them. Seek also credit for their services. And there are other services. Thank God, Costco does offer a lot more other services to actually to make your business credit application a lot better. I mean, let's say just a lot more convenient. So they do water delivery, they do health insurance, they do credit card processing. Yeah, a lot of folks are surprised when they hear that Costco does credit card processing, but Costco does credit card processing. I'll talk about that later on. And you also have cloud-based phone systems. You have identity theft protection, and then you have Caviar. So when we talk about water delivery, Costco has a network of trusted suppliers that will bring refreshing water directly to your home or office. You can choose from an area of delivery settings and usually save money through the store's buying power. Okay. What about health insurance? Well, just as Costco offers 50 different varieties of meatballs in the frozen foods section, they also have an ample selection of affordable insurance offerings through the CBC Health Insurance Marketplace for Costco members. You can select from plans for medical, dental, vision, and more. Then enroll your business. What about credit card processing? There are a lot of features in the Costco credit card family of services such as payment processing, and the cost savings can really add up quickly when you are a Costco executive member. You got to be a Costco executive member though, okay? And for example, you have no application fee, no stipend fee, no cancellation fee, no early termination fee, no annual fees. So you have a lot of no reporting fee and no additional authorization fees. So you have again a large catalog, a broad swath of fees that you need to avail yourself of. And you also have what we love is that you also have cloud-based phone systems. So Costco has actually partnered with Intermedia, that's a business, to provide business community services. So this cloud-based phone system offer efficient. Basically, you have mobile and desktop applications, and those applications are connecting you with limitless calls within the continental USA. And so this is kind of good. And the cloud-based phone system also help keep your business connected and efficient, whether you have, let's say, numerous offices around the country or are working from home. And you will benefit from preferred pricing, expanded offerings, and 24/7 technical support. So this is really good. And Costco also allows you to have identity theft protection. So for a low monthly rate, you can get a Costco-backed subscription to credit monitoring and identity theft protection. It's a great way to keep yourself safe from criminals and avoid the expenses and drama that usually come from identity theft. So again, this is really good. And this is really, really good. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Today's conversation, I'm quickly talking to you about how to build business credit with Costco. So here are the steps I want you to follow. Have a legit business. Get the Costco Anywhere Visa Business Credit Card. Apply for a net 30 accounts. Show Costco your spending plan. Have a business plan plus financial ready. Okay. And choose Costco services if you would like any. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.